Hey friends, it's Joe from DadBod. Today it's around 5:07 in the morning in Tokyo. It's 62 degrees and it's gonna start raining really bad. So let's go for a 6 mile run. Let me quick start on my other phone and put it in my pocket.
Begin workout.
Yay! Put that one in my pocket. Let's see. Things are doing the things. It'll be dark in the beginning. Still chat. Also, the audio quality should be amazing because you're in a bag. Alright. Right now we're at a 99% probability of rain. So, it's raining. I woke up and looked out the window. I was like, no, that's not what I want. Let's see. Maybe it'll get better. Maybe. I'm gonna try to go nice and slow and be patient with the process. Sometimes it's helpful on our runs to kind of work through our apprehension getting into it. Because there's always some barrier to us stepping into something like this, something we're concerned about, so we have to kind of push through to accomplish what we think we should be doing. For me, it's quite simple actually. Last night, I made a mistake and had some really spicy Indian food. Love Indian food. It's amazing. But this, strenuous movement for a long period of time may yield some devastating results. So that's my apprehension. Also woke up with a sore foot. Just the right foot. So I'm gonna do this run only on the left foot. That should help. Up we go. Luckily, it's one of those nice misty rains. Who knows, maybe we'll be running in the snow soon. That would be fun. Lens flare. This is your morning jogging podcast. Joe in the morning. Morning Joe with Joe. Gotta find my pace. I do feel a little sore. Normal. So slow going in the beginning for sure. Now we got out here right about 5:07, 5:10ish. So, we're running a nice 12 and a 15-minute mile pace. We should be able to crank out 6 miles in an hour 30, which is a decent length of time to be out on our legs. For me, this one's going to be focused on form, mainly. Ah, chilly. Chilly, chilly. We have a nice downhill with wet ground. So hopefully I don't slip and die. Roll all the way down the hill. Have to call a taxi to get home. Be like, hey, I only got $5. How far does this get me towards my house? So I can crawl the rest of the way home. But nice thing about 5 a.m. with rain in Japan is it's empty. It's just me and you running down these stairs, hanging out a little bit. Most Japanese start their day a little bit later. Normally they get into the office around 8. Not 8, 9:30, 9 o'clock, 10. But then they stay wicked late. So for those earlier risers that run, they normally start hitting it around 6. Whoa, I just saw my breath. What? It's only September. Well, it's October, actually. Never mind. I guess that makes sense. Okay, my breath shouldn't be freezing. Is it really that cold? Crap. I ain't ready for that. You know what else I'm not ready for? Puddles. I hate puddles. I dread them. But as far as the process, coming to accept that we will return home with wet socks and wet shoes. Two of the worst things on the planet. Wet socks and wet shoes. Ugh. Guess I'll try to focus for a little bit. I'll get my pace. I'm gonna have a gradual forward lean and land with my feet under me. That said, there's a little bit of tension in my lower back. Nothing I haven't had before. It's enough that I'm kind of standing more vertical, landing a little harder on my feet, so trying to engage my abs. But my abs aren't awake yet. It's too early. So hopefully I can find a good posture. I got a running form, so I can actually make it 6 miles. Now, in some regards, oh crap, hopefully nobody steals a bike. I forgot to take the key out of my bicycle this morning, so someone could just totally walk by and lift it. Crap. Hopefully that works out okay. They built that. Look at that new house. He has 3 stores. Nice. Looks really good. I've been working hard out here, making new stuff. It's great.
So my goal for today is low and slow. Crock pot running. Lock it in, hold it, and hopefully safe. There are still a couple areas that are a little sore, a little locked out. I'm hoping to figure that out. For instance, with current form, it's not making my left knee feel all that great. So I'm like, I gotta figure that out. Cardio's holding up okay though. So anyway, we're just getting started. I'm like, what the heck are we gonna talk about for an hour and a half? Nice. Oh, there's my river. Gotta love it. It's the Futako River, which we call Futako. Tamagawa. Just ran through some high grass. My shoes are wet. Oh no. What a terrible mistake. Just deposited a ton of water right on top of my shoe. I hate wet socks. But I do like quiet trails. Besides my big stomping elephant feet. My breathing. I'm curious what pace we're running. Thinking it's right around 13 maybe? I'll have to wait and see. My phone should start talking to me soon. 1 mile. Total time. 13 minutes and 12 seconds. Split time. 13 minutes and 12 seconds. Thanks, phone.
Total distance 1 mile. Total time 13 minutes and 55 seconds. Split pace 13 minutes 55 seconds per mile.
Nice. Only hit a mile. That's great. A little slower than I expected. 13 minutes, 55 seconds, but I did start with a walk. So I'm gonna switch home. View to the other side of my face. We're a mile in. How do we feel? Kind of sluggish, kind of sore. Definitely not 100%. I don't know if we ever really go into a run feeling 100%. always a little bit of an experience. I'm over here talking to myself. Like, shoot, you feel kind of tired, Joe. And you ran that slower than you expected. And your knee's a little sore. I don't think this is going to be a good run for you, Joe. You should just go home. It's wet. It's cold. You don't like it. You're sore. It's dark. The kids are gonna wake up. Just go home. That's literally, that's like 100% my mindset. You're all alone. You're not even training for a half marathon. Like, you already did it. Why are you out here killing yourself? What? Working so hard. 2 miles is enough. Why 6? You know? It's funny. I ask all those demotivating questions and I'm like, I don't really have a good answer. You know, you're supposed to like find your why. You know, why you're out here doing these, you know, stupid things. Just working out stupid. Running long distance is stupid. It's all hard and dumb. It's not fun. So why are we here? Yeah, like in high school. You're pushing yourself in the gym so you can go push, you know, a middle linebacker into the ground to set up a block. There's a purpose. There's a why. When you're 31, raising 3.5 kids, you really don't need to have the ability to push someone over. So the why, not there as much. And I don't really care about the aesthetics. Never have. Many of them just haven't been desirable to for me. I'd rather be thick than round. Hey, hello from Russia, that's fun. How's it going, bud? Hello from Tokyo. If I get up north enough to Hokkaido, I can probably see your house. There's just this little old body of water between us. Greetings, friend. I just had a run in Tokyo. We're about a mile. Got a third into it, maybe? Maybe a little more. Just working on finding motivation. Right now you are also trapped in a Ziploc bag. I don't know if you have the brand Ziploc in Russia or not right now. But greetings, friend. Hope you know. I'm not. This view's really funny though. I'm just out here trotting along, doing the best I can, waiting for mile number 2 to tick off on my phone. And I'm like, crap, I still got a ways before I hear that feedback, that affirmation. The good news is I get to cross my favorite bridge today. So it gives me a good target. But right now, if I'm looking ahead, which you can't even see, the bridge is kind of far away. It's gonna take us a while to get there. Should be good. I hope you enjoy the fish water view distorted version of my face because it's raining. I'm sure the audio's like a C plus because you're inside a plastic bag. Luckily you're safe though because you're in a bag, but it's like a virtual bag. You're physically in a plastic bag, you would surely suffocate. Can't have that. That would be very safe. But we're approaching, not yet, but we're approaching a third of the way done. And my opinion of this run so far, I don't like it. It's not fun. There you go. A little bit less bobblehead now. Bubblehead. Hey! You are in YouTube recommendations, by the way. No way, Kyoto. That's amazing. Well, I hope you find this run encouraging. You're my first in real life running buddy from Russia. So that's pretty wild. Today we're going for 6 miles, which is about 10 kilometers. We're about 2 miles in. That's optimistic. 1.6. So maybe over 2 kilometers in. Making our way. But if we haven't met before, Kyoto, my name's Joe. Welcome to the frenzy of my world. As I raise 3 kids in Japan, and my wife's expecting our 4th. So that's gonna be wild. I'm also a pretentious engineer, so I make sarcastic engineering content on YouTube and TikTok and all the like. And then we live stream on TikTok, YouTube, and Twitch, depending on the day. But I am a in real life engineer. Hey, thanks for the like, friend. Appreciate that. I am a in real life engineer. I work for Johnson & Johnson on surgical robotic technologies, which is pretty cool. Whew. Whew. Yeah, I see your yay. I'm glad you're enjoying yourself, bud. Our first Russian running buddy. Now, Kyoto, if you like to run or you're interested in training for a half marathon, let me know. I'm building a DadBod half marathon training program, and it makes running accessible to people who are heavier set or overweight or have pre-existing medical conditions and injuries. So I just finished running my half marathon 2 weeks ago, but for 16 weeks I trained with weightlifting for 3 days a week. Sorry. And running 3 days a week. And I recorded every run, much higher quality than this. I put a GoPro on my head and explored Japan. So if you want access, let me know. How much have you run so far? Well, I think my phone should say 2 miles and maybe like, I'm hoping 15 seconds, but maybe 2 minutes from now. So we're almost 2 miles in. So we're making good progress so far. I run about a 14, 15 minute mile pace. So I'm not that fast. But I train for distance over time. But I've been running since high school. But I am a heavier guy. I don't know in kilos, but I'm about 100 and not 100. Oh my gosh, that'd be cool. I'm about 300 pounds. Depends on the day. I float between 295 and 305. Mainly depending on dinner. So, today's goal is 6 miles. Because I finished my half marathon 2 weeks ago, what I'm doing is keeping my same running schedule and routine. So, every Monday, I do my long run. And for each month, for each week, I'm gonna go 5 miles, 6 miles, 7 miles, 8 miles. And then I'll repeat 5, 6, 7, 8, 5, 6, 7, 8. Reason being, 5 mile run takes me about an hour, 15 minutes. An 8 mile run takes me about 2 hours. So it's kind of in the sweet spot of like, while challenging, I can still set aside that time just on Monday. And then my Wednesdays and Fridays, I do a different style of run. So on Wednesday, I do a recovery run or jog, nice and mild, just 2 miles. And then on Friday, I do something called a fartlek. Fartlek is interval training for running. It's pretty challenging. So normally you do, when you're just getting started, you do
Total distance 2 miles.
Hey.
Total time 26 minutes and 48 seconds.
Hey.
Split pace 12 minutes 52 seconds per mile.
There you go. Do it again. You're on the other side. Yeah. Just passed another human. It's incredible. I'm not the only one out here in the suck. Puddle jumping. Here we go. It's nice. It's nice to not be alone. If we had to, we could. But still, back to the crinkles. It's nice to not be alone. But, what was I saying? Except for a fartlek. So beautiful. If you're getting started with a fartlek, you typically will walk on your low intervals, jog on your high intervals. And once you start progressing it, you'll jog on your low intervals and run on your high intervals. So for me, I was starting at like 1 minute low interval and then 2 minutes high interval. Not just repeat that for a given distance. Normally, I think I started at training up to a mile of that distance. Ooh, that sock. Oh, bad day. Bad day. Bush caught the top of my foot. Devastating. That's so bad. And then, that's just quite unpleasant. And then, let's see. Started 1 and 2s, yeah. And once I built it up to 2.5 miles, that's pretty much like a good distance for me to walk. Because on a fartlek, I could crank out 2.5 miles in about maybe a clean 30 minutes. Plus the time to get to my run and all that. So I was doing that every Friday. And then near the end of my half marathon training program, I did something gnarly to my fartleks. Like, instead of, oh hey, you are a great fellow for overpowering. You're doing running. It's crazy how I know. Let me read this again. Sorry for my English. Not very good. No, you're fine, dude. Daijoubu. In Japanese, that means you're good. Hey, I'm just happy you're here. And I know my English isn't always easy to understand. So, thank you for the encouragement, friend. I appreciate it. But here's your view of the river. And that's Tamagawa City. So right now we are running in Tokyo. Tokyo, most people think of Tokyo as a city, which it is. But Tokyo is also like a state or a district. I don't know how you break things up in Russia. For instance, I don't know if Moscow is just a city or if Moscow is also like a state or a territory. But right now we're in Tokyo State and we're running towards a blue bridge up ahead. You'll see it in a second. When we get to that bridge and run over the top of it, the other side of the river, that is a new state or territory, which is called Kawasaki. Now, you may be familiar with the name Kawasaki, as they are also a brand of like motorcycles. I think they even make ATVs. But it's a whole nother state. So it's just kind of cool that my runs take me across the river. When I first started training, I couldn't even make it to the bridge. And now I consistently get to it, run over it, run back along the river. So it's been a huge development for me. Yeah, there's Kawasaki. And the city over there is called Tamagawa. You don't even need a car to get somewhere with my strong legs. That's right. I could just run anywhere. It's hilarious. The river looks so cool. It's beautiful, dude. This is one of my whys. This is one of the reasons I run. And one of the reasons I run early is this whole area is pretty much empty. So it just gives me some room to think. I also come from like a faith context. So a lot of times I pray when I run. Just kind of figure out my day. So it's very, very restful and reflective. So Tokyo. Kyoto. Do you ever run? Do you like to work out or exercise? Or do you just like to encourage other people who are suffering like me? We're almost to the bridge. So close. So close. I'm running at a pretty good pace today. I'll see if I can hold it. I tried running, but it's very hard for me. I'm sorry to hear that. What makes it so difficult? Like, do you have an injury, or do you like feel uncomfortable after it or during it? But I understand it being hard. There's different things some people can do to make running accessible. If you learn better form and you start slow in your training, but it's not for everyone. I just like helping people learn how to run safely, especially if they're heavy or overweight like me. This hill's gonna kill me. It looks flat. It's a lie. I still have to run up the bridge. I got problems with heart. So running for long distances is hard. I totally understand. So it's difficult to like maintain your heartbeat or your endurance and go far distances. How's walking? Can you walk pretty far without issue? Because sometimes we can increase our heart strength through walking, or even varying our pace of walking and light jogs. Some people can walk half marathons if they train up to it. But do know your own body and your own challenges. So, no worries. There's other things you can do to be healthy and well. But if you ever want to train with me, let me know. Because we start slow. Like the half marathon program, we don't care about pace or speed. We only measure success in distance. And again, if you'd like to try to start running, hey, you should join DadBod. Just like if you comment on this live, which I think you're already doing. I don't know if you can message someone on YouTube directly. But I do have a Discord. I can send you a link to the program. It's still a beta, which means it's not done yet. Well, it's not done yet, but I recorded all the videos, but I've only edited half of them. I'm young. I'm just in school right now, so I spend a lot of time doing all that makes sense. A lot of times, if I was studying for like a big test, I would reread all my notes to get ready, and then after I had studied as hard as I could, I would go for a run. So in college, I used to do a lot of night running. Now I tend to run in the morning. What it would do, because running's hard and makes you focus on different things. As I found after studying and reviewing all this information, when I went for a run, it kind of let my brain organize everything I studied. So I just did it kind of after to relax and rest. And then the next morning, most of the time, not always, I would do good on the test. Not always, there's no guarantees. But nice to know that you're a young friend, that you're making your way. But yeah, in the DadBod half marathon program, it's 16 weeks. The first 4 weeks assume that you do not know how to run, that you don't know how to control your breathing, that you don't know how to have good, safe form, or that maybe you think you're as young and healthy as you used to be, so you set bad paces that you can't hold because of like your ego or pride. So the first 4 weeks is just focused on kind of teaching and retraining you to run with good form safely, which takes time and work. And we don't even really run all that much the first 4 weeks. Instead, sorry for the wind. Whew, that's really windy. It's pushing back on me. I don't like it. But instead, we train for
Total distance 3 miles. Total time 40 minutes and 27 seconds. Split pace 13 minutes 39 seconds per mile.
It's still a strong pace. So we train to walk a 5K, which is about 3.106 miles, something like that. So we train up for that by only walking with good form. And then on Fridays, when we do the fartlek training, which is the interval training, we walk the low intervals and we lightly jog the high intervals. And that fartlek training, as difficult as it is accessible to pretty much anyone, and it strengthens your heart, your cardiovascular strength, and your endurance. So that becomes a core part of the program, so that eventually you can get the endurance to run. Like, we train so that you can run, as opposed to assuming that you can. We bring someone to the you can state, but in a way that's safe and accessible. By the way, friends, we are halfway there. 3 miles in. So much fun, right? Everyone's having a good time. It's easy, all we gotta do is run home. No big deal. It's only gonna take a wee little 40 minutes. 45, probably. We still haven't walked yet, which is cool. I can't combine running and studying. So I chose the studying right now. But I'm pretty sure running is our interest. And not hard if you trained enough. Exactly. And just remember, I understand not combining it because of time and being busy. But for the rest of your life, even beyond studying, you're only going to become more busy. Like, once you progress from school into a career, it will actually take more time. And then once you're in school and once you're at work and you progress into marriage, if you do things that way, that'll take even more of your time. And then once you have 1, 2, 3, or like me, 4 kids, that will take even more of your time. So actually, even though you're working incredibly hard as a young student, you have more time right now than you will ever have. So, if you don't create routine of fitness and health now, it's going to be so much harder to create that routine in your late 20s or in your 30s, and definitely in your 40s. So, just be aware of that. It doesn't mean go train for a half marathon today, but make sure that you have a rhythm of healthy movement throughout the day. When you take a study break, don't start scrolling on TikTok or Instagram. Get out of your desk, go walk around campus for 15 minutes, maybe 20. Get a nice, healthy snack, and go back to your desk and study some more. Alright? Like, because your body will only decay if you don't protect it. Spoken from experience as well. I used to think in college, man, once college is over, I'm not taking all these classes and studying so much. I'm gonna have so much time to learn things, have fun. Like you said, exercise. And I remember when I was just working as an intern. It wasn't even full time. I was just an intern at Johnson & Johnson. I was like, shoot, there's barely enough time to cook dinner. What's going on here? I thought I was supposed to have like all this time off to rest and enjoy. It's like, I'm working harder. What the heck? So just keep it in mind. And if we have a healthy body, a lot of times we have a healthy mind. They kind of are connected. So I find that even though it takes a lot of time for me to exercise and train, because of the style of exercise and training I do, it takes some time, right? But also, like, it helps me make better decisions at work. I come up with better ideas, and honestly, I'm more efficient because my body's taken care of. I know it seems kind of weird, but it's true. It's a thing. Oh my goodness, we have 3 people on this live? That's ridiculous. Welcome to Japan, friends. Nope, back down to 2. Never mind. Just kidding. It's these in real life runs in Japan. They're an experiment. I've never really done these before. So hopefully you all find this encouraging. Plus, it gives me somebody to talk to. Otherwise, it would get tremendously lonely. Making nice progress, holding a nice pace. Hopefully, no one stole my bike. That's all we're really hoping for, you know. So we can get back, and my bike is not stolen because I forgot to lock it. Because it was 5 in the morning. But hopefully the rain and the dark has kept people away. Why people join for 10 seconds and leave? Well, to be fair to them, it's not the most aesthetic live stream, right? I mean, you get your trains and your river and your bushes, but a lot of times I'm running like this, so it's just blue sky and like distorted bobbing head, water droplets on the camera, foggy looking with poor mic quality because you're inside a plastic bag. So I don't judge people for it. In the future, I would love to live stream runs with a GoPro on my shoulder or my head, be able to read chat, and just provide better content, similar to the half marathon program I made, because I recorded all those with the camera in my head. But yeah, I don't judge people for coming in and leaving quick, because it's not the best content. I mean, I think I'm a decent person, and I like talking to people. But this run could be far more interesting. It's just not as comfy for me to hold the phone like this while I run. And I gotta make sure I get a good workout. But Kyoto, I appreciate you hanging out. I think it's super cool that this video live stream was recommended to you, and that you said, hey, I'll come hang out with Joe while he struggles and breathes, challenges himself. It's much appreciated, my friend. I'm like, when does this run end? How close are we to the finish? Almost every content good, we need to find audience for it. That's a really nice perspective. That is a really kind perspective, because honestly, you're right. Your life is interesting though. Oh, thank you so much, friend. Like, as a content creator, because I've made videos for the last 3 years and live streamed on Twitch and TikTok and YouTube. Like, my content is always changing and evolving, trying to find the right audience while still being like true to myself. So what you said about like all content is good, it just needs the right audience, that is so kind to anyone struggling as a creator. Because when we don't get views or likes or comments, or our video doesn't work with the algorithm, for instance, a lot of times we feel like, well, our content's not good, or we're not good. You know, it's just not true. So that's a beautiful perspective. That guy's up here to fish. We're so close. Got some flowers for you. All right. Thanks for the smile, bud. Appreciate it. So, maybe my content is good. Even if my phone bag is wet. Ah, I ran into a wet bush. Oh, gross. Gross, gross. Picked the wrong time to clean my screen. Well, we've held a pretty good pace today. Pretty consistent. I would definitely enjoy walking, but I'm just gonna see if I can hold it, wrap this thing up. We're almost at 4 miles, so almost 2/3 of the way done. So it makes the last third feel really small. I mean, last third is still another 30 minutes of hard work. But if you learn how to hold good pace and run safe and control your breathing, it is pretty cool how far you can really go. Like, your body's capable of pretty amazing things. But it does take a lot of effort, discipline, consistency, and something a lot of the influencers don't speak about: grace. Grace, forgiveness with yourself, flexibility. The things aren't going to be perfect.
Total distance 4 miles.
4 miles.
Total time 54 minutes and 4 seconds. Split pace 13 minutes 36 seconds per mile.
13:36. That's a really nice pace, especially if you're talking as much as I am. That's pretty neat. Your content is good enough. Talking with you is very interesting. You got like good vibe on your live. Just running and talking. What can be better? That's awesome, friend. Appreciate it. I am getting closer to 6 miles. You know? It feels like it's possible. And this morning when I woke up, my foot hurt. I was sore. I was a little tired. It was raining. And I wasn't confident that this was gonna go well. And here we are. Still kicking butt. Still running well. Got a good pace. Not injured. Not too sore. Hanging out with a really nice friend in Kyoto. Exploring Japan together. It's wonderful. Absolutely wonderful. Goodbye, Tamagawa. Goodbye, Blue Bridge. Yes, we are getting closer. 6 miles. No, it's 4 miles. What is it? It's about 7 kilometers, 8 kilometers. It's just under double. So, pretty good headway. Nice pace. Nice consistency. Nice quiet trail. Got some birds, some wind, some wet bushes. What could be better? When I was high school, I ran long distance. So we would only train for the 1 mile and the 2 mile race for track and field. I didn't do cross country. And sometimes we get to run together as a group. But most of the time, when we do like our long run days, because I was so heavy from football and so slow, I always ended up running by myself. And it was really hard. So like, I never understood how people could run and talk and like hang out with people while they exercised. I just never got that, you know? Like, so I was already out there working hard enough, breathing, struggling. How could you run and talk? That sounds miserable. And the truth is, it is miserable. It's really hard to find a rhythm, chat, talk all at the same time, and run. Let me walk for a second. I think I'm gonna take a bio break. There's one up ahead. I'll keep the live on, not with me naturally. I'll leave my phone on a bench so you can watch the clouds come in over Tamagawa. Should take me less than like 30 seconds, maybe a little more. Outhouses are always fun to navigate in Japan. Maybe I'll set it up so you can watch the bridge and the dog. Hopefully nobody lifts my phone, that would suck. All right, here's your little bench bird. Woo, almost slid on the mud. Nice. All right, put you right there. All right, enjoy that foggy view. I'll be right back. Hi friends, I'm back. 1 second, I'll pick you up. And I must have been really lonely hanging out here all on your own. 1 second. Alright, where are you, phone? Hey, nobody stole you. That's always fun. Oh my gosh, 2 people hung out? What? Can you see me? Can you hear me? We're gonna have something called a gooey packet. They're disgusting. It's just like pure energy. But it tastes, hey, you're back! I am. Just navigated that experience. I don't know what toilets are like in Russia, because I've never been there. In Japan, a lot of them are like, at least the public outhouse ones, not all of them, are like squatty potties. It's terrible. It's just different. There's no seat. You squat over a hole. There are many cultures that do that. It's actually better from like a body perspective. Opens up all the tubes. But when you're wet and sweaty and hot and have tired legs, it's not the restful experience one may be looking for. So I just did that. That was great. I'm gonna walk and eat this thing and then we'll finish up. But easing back into things, so let's suck this down. It's nasty. Yep. Oh, really gross. I hate these things. Ugh. No. It's just too sweet. It has a little caffeine in it though. Yep, amino acids, sodium, caffeine, sugar, salt, energy goo. Everything one needs for battle. Oh, it's so gross. Why is it so gross? Whoop. Dreadful. Absolutely dreadful. Ugh. Sorry. They really are nasty. Ugh. Like, I don't like candy or chocolate and sweets, so this is unbearable. Hey, we're 65 minutes into a workout. That's pretty cool. Yum. The way I said that. Oh shoot, what's his name? There used to be a show called I don't know if you've seen it or not. Futurama. I used to watch Futurama all the time as a kid. Again, it's another one of those things where I'm not sure if I made it to Russia or not. You never really know with Western pop culture. But alright, 1 second. Let me do a couple deadlifts. Form. So I have some back issues. Basically have a lot of pressure on my spinal cord. So I need to run with good form, safely, kind of upright with a tilt. So I do that to kind of re-engage my glutes and my hamstrings so I can run with a nice form. Oh, look, we're back. We've had a little detour, a little bathroom break, a little energy goo. Oh, we're back. Anyway, Futurama, good show, fun show. I mean, not really the most appropriate, modest thing on the internet. Well, it was on television at one point, now it's on the internet. There's this weird doctor that's like a crab. I don't remember his name at all. When he talks like that, I can't even remember what I said. He's just got a really kind of squirmy voice. Birds! Fly birds! Birds! fly away. Look at them all. So busy. You know, sometimes I yell at my son not to chase birds and scare him. Birds! Right? But there is like something innate in us where we do want to chase the birds. But depending on the social circumstance, you probably shouldn't chase the birds, you know? But if you're alone on a run, on a wet trail in Japan, and there's no one around you, and you see the birds, let it out. Chase the birds. Be a kid for a minute. Maybe just maybe, I should have more empathy when my son wants to chase the birds. Just let him chase. Let him be a kid. He's a kid. He's got the rest of his life to be an uptight, uppity adult. Let the kid chase the birds. But we worry about how people will see us, how people will see our children, and then being perfectly social and upright. And kids have a wonderful, flexible mind. Birds! This is beautiful. It really is a nice trail to run on. There's still no one out here. It's about 6:15 or so. And we still got a decent amount of distance to cover. I think 1.5 miles or so. This leg is always deceptive because I'm like, come on, tell me I'm 1 mile out. And it's like, bro, you gotta run the trail, okay? Oh, here comes some birds. That's a nice spread right there. Oh, they already lifted off at the head. Birds! Well, that was enough fun for the day. I hope I can carry that excitement into parenting. Say it's a playground. We should be close. Where the heck is my 5 miles run? Finish the run. Still have to go over the bridge. There's another bridge. It's like an overpass. Oh, it's so far away. My goodness. I'm not gonna make it, Kyoto. It's a shame we've come this far, only to fail, to give up. It's super dramatic. Never again to see the light of day. Forever trapped in an overcast. Humbug. Keep it rocking. Run like a bird. You ever seen a bird run? They got little twiggy legs. Doesn't even make any sense. It's cute though. I mean, I guess like an ostrich is a bird. Like an ostrich will run down a human. I think their land speed is similar to a bear. Bears are ridiculously fast for short bursts. Bears aren't really good long distance runners, but they will hunt an animal until they exhaust it. I'm still over here like, really? We haven't hit 5 miles yet? Really? Trying that bird running technique, it's really helpful, Kyoto. Thank you for that. There's perfect imagery.
Total distance 5 miles.
Hey!
Total time 1 hour 12 minutes and 14 seconds.
Hey!
Split pace 18 minutes 10 seconds per mile.
Yeah, it was 18 minutes because we had a bathroom break. So we're still holding about 13-minute miles. Super solid. Super proud of ourselves. Coming out here on Monday, kicking butt. Even though we're 300 pounds and we don't want to be here. This run is, today's run is dedicated to Kyoto, our lovely friend from Russia, who decided to spend an entire hour and 30 minutes virtually watching somebody run while studying to be something. What's your major? What do you want to be when you grow up, Kyoto? You want to be an engineer like me? Or something else that's cool? Firefighter, politician, lawyer, chef. Run a small network of local hotels. Got lots of career options. 1 mile, come. The hard part here is I'm tired. So when I get tired, I start to lose form. Forget how to breathe deep. I lose my abs. Bird! Bird! I'm gonna do it every time now. This has become a permanent part of our running live streams, Kyoto. Every time there's a bird, the people gotta know. Bird! Best thing to do at night. Just like to talk with other people. That's wonderful, dude. Well, I thoroughly enjoyed talking with you. I hope the YouTube algorithm helps us keep hanging out, because it'd be nice to get to know you over time and support you in your studies and your fitness journey however I can. Bird! Look at them all. Ohayou gozaimasu. That's we just passed Fuji-san. Grandpa. He's amazing. He's a shorter, heavier grandpa. But man, he's out here every morning getting that sunshine, getting that fitness. Watching how someone running and birds. I know, right? Birds! They're everywhere. Doesn't show anything, but trust me, there's birds. Okay, I promise I'm not crazy. Stupid stairs. I hate stairs. Come on. Ooh, and wet socks. Ooh, gross. I almost got bit by a snake here once. There's a snake in some tall grass. It hissed at me. It was terrifying. Snake! Spider! I could just call out all of nature while I run. We're almost there. Home stretch. About 0.75 miles. Snake! This is a wrestling gym actually, which is super cool. Snakes, birds. I could do it for anything I see. Train! Lots of trains. I can't spam it too much though. It's just gotta be like a little moment of delight that people look forward to on the live. birds, snakes, roads. I'm over here trying to lock in my core, my abs. That was the thing that got me the most at my half marathon. Sorry for the turn camera. But like, my abs gave out at like mile 9. How is that not? One of the few out here training in the rain. Japan's starting to wake up. But yeah, I was holding a really nice pace the first 9 miles of the run. But then once I lost the endurance on my core, oh, I fell apart. It was so hard. And I think that's why it's nice tricky. Because last night, and I shared this at the beginning of the live. I don't know if you were there, but like last night, I had some really spicy Indian food. And it works me, man. It's pretty rough. It inspired that bathroom break. Because from prior experiences on long runs, there may have been a time where we didn't make it to an appropriate bathroom. I've learned my lesson. I stopped. We listened to our body. But unfortunately, if I indulge in spicy the night before a long run, oh man, it rips up the abs. It is very difficult to hold form and keep pace because intra-abdominal pressure also encourages certain things to progress or flow. I think you understand. I think we have an understanding. It's just real life. This is my favorite river. It's actually not the big one. It's this little one with these little waterfalls. Now, the path is closed because of some kind of risk of trees falling. But if we kept going down this path, it is beautiful. Oh, that gooey packet. Oh, that yucky gooey packet's got me going. I still taste it. It's nasty. There we go. Got a little river, a little waterfall. So nice. As peaceful as that is. Enough of that. Let's run up these terrible stairs. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no, no. No, 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 no. Oh, this is the bad one right here. Here we go. Oh no, 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 no. Brutal. It looks so cool. It got me. Almost made it. I conquered the stairs, but the hill at the end. Brutal. Got me on the cardio. It's too much of a spike. Feels like 6 miles is nearby. We are close. We are close. Super soccer fan! Hi. What's up? Looks like we got an American on the live. That's awesome. How's it going, bud? We're wrapping up 6 miles in the rain. It's kicking my butt. I'm like 300 pounds out here in Japan, running the best I can. I hope you're doing well. My friend Kyoto has been motivating me for the last hour and 15 minutes. So it's been very, very encouraging. You can do it! Thanks, bud. I can. We can make it. We can do it. I have another flight of stairs, though. I don't know, man. It's 2 flights. Now, Kyoto, if you enjoy this content, I live stream on other platforms as well. So when I do my strength workouts, like weightlifting, those are normally Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday, same time. But I do those on Twitch and on TikTok. So if you search a Family Frenzy in any of those spaces and click the little notification bell, we can keep hanging out. Normally it's a larger crowd. Sometimes it depends on the day. Stairs! No! Come on. No! Stairs! Yeah, we can add that one to the list too. Biggest challenge is stairs. They're the worst, man. What's good is I am feeling it. So today's distance was at the right level for me. Like, I'm sore, but I'm safe. Like, I've had good strength, pretty good form. Cardio's held up. Solid pace. I wasn't in a rush. That's the biggest thing. You can't do long distance running in a rush. You gotta pace yourself. You gotta take it easy. I am running now though. I'm like, finish this stupid thing. Come on. Give me 6 miles. 6! That's all I'm waiting for. 6 miles. Come on. Oh, any minute now. Any second now. Come on. Just tell me. I'm running blind. Because the phone's in my pocket. So I just gotta hold pace. Hold pace. Keep trucking. There we go. There we go. Just a bit more. It's a lie. What if 6 miles never comes? Just keeps stringing me along. You know? Just keeps defying
Total
me.
distance 6 miles.
Hey.
Total time 1 hour 26 minutes and 28 seconds.
Nice.
Split pace 14 minutes 14 seconds per mile.
Yeah, that's a good pace. You did it, friends. I hope that you all are so very proud of yourself. Even though I'm so blurry and out of breath. It was a very good run today. Now, I got a lot of challenges this morning. A lot of stuff I gotta do for work, for the home front. Yay! 6! Got our 6 miles in. Gotta go take a cold shower, hot bath, cold shower. But friends, just blessings to you in your own fitness journey, in your own journey of life. Always a pleasure to cross paths with you and bring you into this crazy little journey I'm on. And Kyoto, thank you so much, dude. It was really helpful having you around, so I'm looking forward to the next run. Keep changing the world. See you next time.